If you're over the age of 40, do you know that you have less than 50% of this life-giving molecule? Stay tuned, and we're going to reveal what that is. Hello, everyone. Did you know if you're over the age of 40, you have less than 50% of this life-giving molecule called nitric oxide? The basic science, the clinical evidence reveals that as we age, we lose the ability to produce nitric oxide in the lining of the blood vessels, and we term this endothelial dysfunction. So 50% of the people over the age of 40 have lost the ability to produce nitric oxide, and it doesn't get better the older we get. In fact, by the time we're 70 or 80 years old, we have only about less than 10% of the nitric oxide production capacity we had when we were in our late teens, early 20s. And evidence reveals that it's the loss of nitric oxide production that leads to the onset of chronic disease, probably all chronic disease. So what leads to this age-related decline in nitric oxide production? There are many confounding factors. Number 1, it's poor diet, rich in carbohydrates, high sugar. Sugar acts as a glue. It glues and sticks proteins and enzymes together where they can't do their job. And we see that in diabetic patients, hyperinsulinemia, hyperglycemia. We develop endothelial dysfunction. The other thing is sedentary lifestyle. We have to move. Exercise stimulates and activates nitric oxide production. That's why exercise is medicine. You don't stop exercising because you get old. You get old because you stop exercising. And so we have to maintain optimal nitric oxide production to stay healthy. A balanced diet in moderation, completely elimination of carbs and high glycemic index foods that lead to a rapid increase in blood sugar and oversecretion of insulin, and then add moderate physical exercise. Combine that with 20-30 minutes of sunlight a day. And now the clinical evidence shows that we can prevent or at least delay this age-related decline in nitric oxide production. And when you do that, we begin then and only then to start to impact this pandemic of age-related chronic disease that's poorly managed today by conventional medicine. So take steps today. Prevent this age-related decline in nitric oxide production and live a longer, healthier life. Visit besuccessful.com today for your free report.